for my air signs. This is about forgiveness and letting go of the ego. This is all about understanding the core of who you are and not forcing your intention. You know, your ego is a big part of who we are, and it's really, really important to know when to tell our ego to be quiet, to let go of that aspect of ourselves and move forward in more positive directions. So it's all about setting aside your identity, being self-aware, understanding the depth of who you are, and allowing yourself to dream, but from an aspect of allowing things to develop at their own pace. And then the forgiveness is knowing that you can forgive yourself. You can forgive others. And you don't have to say verbally to them or to, you know, because it's really not about receiving forgiveness or giving forgiveness. It's about understanding that sometimes we move forward in intentions that aren't positive for us. And so forgiving that and moving forward with the right intention. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition because you've done the work. You know what is in your heart. You know the passion and direction you wish to flow into. And you've cast those seeds and allowed them to drift out into the universe in positive ways. Now it's time to let go. Let go and allow. Rise above the fray. Eyes of the eagle, rising above in flight, allowing things to develop, seeing the total overall picture, not through the ego, but through love and understanding and surrendering into it. This is Sky Dancer. Surrender into it. Meditate. Cultivate stillness. I mean, air signs, you know, it's all about creativity and objectivity, but surrender into it, meditate and be still. See things from a bigger perspective and cast your net wide. And preparations that you have done are pulling everything into you. Surrender into the flow. But we have here organization and control. And she's stitching her dreams. She is creating that path. But you need to understand, let your ego take a back seat. Allow your dreams, allow your intuition to take the guiding light here as you're stitching forward your way. Because creativity is everything. That is your passion. That is your ability to create, to dream. Beware of the illusions. Here we have a jester sitting on all of his magic, and he's dreaming of the future. And all of these are creative dream, positivity. Beware of control. Allow your dreams to take free. Surrender into them. See the bigger picture. Don't focus on false images. Don't focus on the illusions. Allow your ego to be quiet. Because he's got, let's see. He's sitting there taking his time. He is taking his time. But don't get lost into the dream. Allow it to happen. Allow the miracles. Allow the creativity. Allow the passion. Don't get lost in the illusion. Don't over control. And stitch in that beautiful tapestry of your life. Understanding that all comes down to surrendering to the divine. You've put all the preparations in. You have the creativity. Allow the ego to let go. See the bigger picture and trust. Meditate. Surrender. And you have here, slow down in the precious present moment. Because right now, it is beauty. Right now, your life is filled with joy. It is all in how you perceive it. Take that moment. See where you are in this journey. Appreciate it. It's a precious, precious moment in time. Don't rush through life wishing for the next thing. Slow down. Surrender into where you are and create from that space, that moment, that appreciation. And here we have the little girl, and she's got all the little birds. And you have to think of it all as like almost like thorns in the flower, the little beaks. It's flighty and can be a little bit abrasive. That is the ego. That is that moment. And here we have the number 14. And let me reach for this. Okay, sorry. I want to read these because this one's an interesting card. Number 14. So, this is a very complicated image, and it's a very provocative image. She's got milk coming from her breast and she's feeding the bunny, right? And it's all about patronage and accepting. Some people have a hard time accepting what they view as charity, letting pride get in the way, the ego get in the way. Having a patron or more than one isn't the same as taking a handout. Patronage says that what you have to give is valuable. Shift your ideas about giving and taking and look around for sources of support. If you are the giver rather than the receiver, be sure that your patronage isn't flavored with condescension. Don't be condescending. Let your ego go. And this one, distraction. So the birds are distracting her, right? She's not able to focus, and she's forgotten what it's like to operate in her own power. And she's got it all there. There's beautiful, floral opportunity. And the ideas are all there fluttering around you, but sometimes they can be sharp. Sometimes they can be like thorns. They're competing for you, trying to get your attention. And that's that ego. Where do I want to allow my thoughts to move toward? What is the dream that is right for me? And as they're all pecking at her, distracting her, you can get lost in that. And it's important for you to be able to see above, pull yourself up, surrender into the divine guidance, meditate, slow down, be present, create from that space, because you are moving in a beautiful direction. But don't let distractions and your ego get in the way. These are all very much saying that thing. These three here, these are all talking about your emotional body. We have the water, and your emotions are water within your soul, within your body. The frequency and vibration of your emotional health, your intuitiveness, your expression. Those are all your emotional body, your water, and the flow, going into the flow of your life and not finding turbulence, but going through with that surrender of and being in the moment, allowing the water to take you in the positive directions. The tears. And it's important to know when you need to release and let go. And surrender into that emotional body. The poet is all about our emotions. They're in love with love. They're expressive, they're creative, they rhyme and they create magic with their words, and they create that beautiful visionary dream work, the poet. But they do so because they are in complete touch with their emotional body, with their water, with the flow of who they are, allowing themselves to be expressive through that, through the tears, through their dreams, through their joy, through their passion, but being in touch with that emotional body. There is no ego placed in this. It is all about surrender and flow. It is all about being in that moment of creativity and love and expression. You have the hunter. Take down your fears. Track down your fears and desires. And we have directional guardian. Choose your path. Choose it wisely. Understand and know where it is you wish to go and stitch that course. Let go of the control. Don't allow your ego to get in the way. That is the fear talking through you. Track it down, understand, but then allow it, forgive it, and move on and forward with your desires and your creativity. And don't allow illusions to get in your way. You are the directional guardian of your life. See it, rise above. Express it. Don't get distracted by your ego. And forgive. Move through your life with love. Express your emotional body. Forgive. Surrender. You have a beautiful story unfolding in front of you. Surrender into it. Be in the present moment. Hunt down your desires. Let me get you some blessings. We have the blessings of meditation. Your window of perception is cleansed, and for a moment you see life as it truly is, infinite and eternal. Meditation will help you rise above any situation and event and see things clearly. What usually seems chaotic and disorderly can seem the opposite. No, there is divine order in your life. Life's blessings. Life bestows her blessing. She is the wind of change flowing through you, and this change is your blessing. Don't try to hold on, no matter how unsettling it may seem, for all will magically transform when the right time. When you look back, you will see only love. Blessed tranquility. Your feelings are surfacing in order to be healed. Have faith and know that you are safe. Trust. The current waves of emotions shall become a sea of tranquility full of love and blessings. This was your air reading for air signs for your dreams and visions. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul. Blessings.